Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us today for this IDA's Learn About Your Member Benefits webinar. I'm so glad you could join us, and we look forward to detailing how you can take advantage of all IDA has to offer. I'm Rebecca, Manager of Membership Services, and with me today is Dennis Carpenter, Director of Membership.
Hello, everyone.
Before we begin, I would like to go over some instructions on how to participate. You'll notice on your screen the viewer window is to the left and the control panel is on the right. The orange arrow allows you to open and close the control panel as you wish. You can switch to full screen and you can hide the panel as well. Right now, all attendees are in listen-only mode and have been muted. In the audio pane, you'll notice you are defaulted to mic and speakers when you sign into the webinar. If you would like to use the telephone, simply click here and then dial in with the provided number. You'll be asked for an audio pin, which will come up below the number. In the questions pane, you can type in questions when you have them. You also have the ability to raise your hand. This webinar is being recorded, and a link to the recording will be sent around afterwards. We will also answer all of your questions towards the end of today's presentation. Downtown champion, professional placemaker, and city builder. IDA members create, activate, and bring urban centers to life. More than 2,500 organizations across the globe look to IDA for ideas and best practices in urban place management, and we strive to grow stronger every day. Through our rich body of knowledge and community building partnerships, IDA strategies continue to help shape healthy and dynamic districts. Along with Dennis and myself, the rest of the wonderful IDA staff includes David, President and CEO, our newest staff member, Tyler, Research Coordinator, Tracy, Director of Corporate Relations, Carolyn, Director of Professional Development, Cole, Director of Research, Allison, Marketing and Communications Manager, and Danielle, Operations Manager. We strive to bring you the most current information in place management, and to do so effectively, we need your most up-to-date information. Make sure we have any new staff members at your organization so that they also can log in, access the website, and utilize their benefits, which includes getting member discounts on all of their purchases. Remember, one IDA organizational membership extends benefits to the entire staff. IDA also communicates with our members mostly through email, so please send me any updates to that contact list.
On January 1st, 2018, IDA launched its annual membership drive. We call it a membership campaign. It is a drive. And our goal is to grow the number of place managers within the organization. And we have a goal of 100 new members. And frankly, we need your help to accomplish that. We can't do it without you. So how can you help? Really simple. When you are at a networking event or an IDA event, whether it's one of the regional events or at our annual conference that you'll hear more about later, simply tell a person who you're talking to who's not a member to consider IDA and visit our website. It's just that easy. We consider all of our members ambassadors of the association, and as new members, as most of you may be, you'll come to learn of all of the features available to you, and we encourage you to use them, because who else would be in a better position to share with someone who's a non-member about those features than you, the person who's actually using them. For those who do participate in our membership campaign, based on a number of recommendations of prospects who become members, you're eligible to receive a number of incentive prizes. And again, that information is found on our website in the Join IDA tab at the upper right-hand corner of the website that you will also be navigated to a little later.
Great, thank you, Dennis. Due to their customized content and top-notch speakers, members have said IDA events are consistently what they look forward to every year. Our regional conferences were a success, and we are now gearing up for Berlin, which is next month, and then our 64th annual conference and trade show, which will be held in San Antonio, Texas in October. Also, our spring 2019, so all of our regionals for 2019 calendar, we hope to have released in just the next couple of weeks. You can also find all of the date information and further information like registration on Berlin on our website under the Education tab, and registration for annual conference for San Antonio should be opening up in the next few weeks. The Emerging Leader Fellowship gets stronger and stronger every year. As you can see on the screen, these are our 2018 fellows, and they are excited to be gathering in just a couple of weeks in New York City for a week-long educationally fulfilling experience.
And this is the third Emerging Leader Fellowship class, the 2018 class. And at this event, or at this fellowship that takes place over the course of a week, many of them will attest that they are able to forge relationships that are lifelong, especially being in this industry. It's always good to have peers, especially those who you have a direct connection with, to be able to contact with any questions or even help with their respective organizations. So we encourage all of you to consider applying for the 2019 Emerging Leader Fellowship program when it's announced.
Since 2016, a selection of the most pressing issues facing downtown urban centers have been addressed by IDA's top issues councils. These councils bring together industry leaders to produce research briefs on the top urban issues identified by IDA members in various areas. This strategic initiative promotes the expertise of the profession and provides meaningful tools and information to our members. The 2018 council topics are economic development tools and incentives, inclusive places, nighttime economy, parking management, place branding, and urban transit. These councils are in production right now, and all of the reports should be ready and available by the annual conference in San Antonio. IDA webinars are a simple way to learn what your peers are implementing throughout the year and to catch up on any conference sessions you may have missed. Most recently, we've had webinars on the topics of the economic and cultural impact of downtown university and college campuses and homelessness in urban districts. Next month, we hope that you will join us for IDA's Safety and Security Top Issues Council webinar and how parking management can increase transportation choices and leverage downtown growth. If there is a topic or a downtown issue you would like IDA to cover, please let us know. We will get that suggestion over to the Professional Development Committee Also, recordings of previous webinars are all available in the web store. If you have a spare minute while taking lunch, please click over to the IDA YouTube channel. You can search for International Downtown Association and watch dozens of master talks from Atlanta, San Francisco, and Winnipeg. Our 2018 Downtown Achievement Awards submissions have closed. The jury has met, and we hope that all of you are planning on joining us in San Antonio when we congratulate the 2018 winners. If there is a challenge you are facing right now and you need inspiration, all of the summaries and presentations of 2017 winners and past winners can be found on our website under the awards tab. Any winners outside of 2017 can be located in the awards archive. IDA has several committees filled with dedicated volunteers who work with us, IDA staff, to help grow our membership, decide on educational content, and, as I just mentioned, create new research publications. If you are interested in serving on one of IDA's committees, please reach out to David Downey. We welcome volunteers from all levels of staff. And more on the top issues councils. These are the 12 previous councils, so you'll see 2016 and 2017 listed here. We also have several other pieces of IDA research available. You'll notice that, so at the end of this year, we'll have 18 top issues council research reports. We also still have available our 2017 staffing and salary survey, quantifying the value of Canadian downtowns, a research toolkit, and the value of U.S. downtowns and center cities, just to name a few. And all of these are available for purchase in our web store. Inspired by IDA, our weekly e-newsletter is the perfect place to highlight your downtown photos, news mentions, and achievements. If you or your organization was recently featured in the media and would like to include it in our newsletter, please email Allison. You can also add Allison to your press list, and if you aren't already receiving the newsletter, you can sign up through our website.
And just to add, in addition to what Rebecca mentioned, Inspired by is also a really good medium to get exposure for your organization. So as an IDA member, one of the benefits that I really hope that all of you take advantage of is allow us to help you expand your reach to, frankly, brag about your organization. So whether large or small projects that you're working on, you never know how that will literally inspire another organization. And they won't know about it unless they hear about it. And the way they can hear about it is through Inspired. This goes out every week, and it's a great way to see to it that your message is sent out not just in North America but globally.
If you are looking for your next team member, please check out our Downtown Career Center. As a user, you can post your resume, and as an employer, you can list career opportunities. Also posting a job ad is $75 for members, $250 for non-members, while posting an RFP remains free.
And speaking of member benefits, as I mentioned, about inspired by one of the core membership features that you'll find within your IDA membership that really will allow you to experience a large return on investment is the Idea Connection. How so? Well, Idea Connection is a vehicle designed for members to reach other members globally. So take advantage of this forum by either asking a question and receiving answers and feedback from the global community of place managers, or if there's a question that a member has asked, and when you see it come through your email through the Idea Connection, make yourself a thought leader by answering it. Your solution could be what makes that organization's year, allow them to be featured in their local media. Again, it's just the little things. So take advantage of this golden handcuff benefit that the IDA offers, and really utilize it. Again, either by asking questions, either answering them, or tapping into the resource library located within Idea Connection, so you're not having to reinvent the wheel. You're able to tap into resources, models, templates, examples that other members have shared locally.
IDA has several partnerships with organizations and corporations who are excited to work with you. You can find out more about our various partnerships with Block by Block, City Post, HRS, ICSC, Smart City, Stantec Urban Places, and Springboard online on our website. Another benefit of membership is having your downtown highlighted on the IDA homepage or in our social media. You can send in pictures and blurbs, and we'll work with you on launching the information. If you are interested in showing off your downtown, you can reach out to Allison for more details. And finally, also Allison would love to tag you on social media. Please send her your Twitter handles, your Facebook pages, or your YouTube channels, and she will take it from there. We are now going to do a IDA website tour. And if you haven't been to the IDA website yet, this is our homepage. And first things first, you'll see the member sign-in button over here in the upper right. Signing in with your membership credentials allows you not only to access all of the information, but it allows you to get those member price rates on publications and conferences. So you'll know that you're signed in because this box will change and say something along the lines of hello, Ms. Bishop Hall, or hello, Rebecca. And just to start off, about IDA, our mission and vision, and all of the IDA staff here. All of our contact information. This is the IDA Career Center that I mentioned earlier. You'll note all of the job listings here. For any of you joining us today who are not yet IDA members, please visit this page for all of the member benefit information. We also have our brochure and application over here on the right. This is the web store where I mentioned we have all of our publications listed, Also, all of our past webinar recordings can be purchased here. And you'll see that we have webinars highlighted here at the top. Over to our community tab. This is the partners page that I was mentioning. So you'll be able to read blurbs on all of our partners. Our membership campaign page. So as Dennis was referencing, here is where you would come to participate in the referral campaign. And then finally, our leadership page under this tab, where our board of directors are listed here, and you can find our committee information. Under the education tab, we have our upcoming events. You can simply click in and find the program links, registration information, hotel information, and anything else that you'll need based on whichever conference that you're clicking into. This is also where you can find all of our current webinars. So if you haven't already registered for safety and security or for parking management, you can do all of that through this page. More information on the top issues councils found under the resources tab, and then clicking on top issues council. Career is also where you can get to that career center. For the awards page, like I was mentioning earlier, if you do need some inspiration, you can still access all of the 2017 winners. You'll see it's broken out by category, our pinnacle winners, excellence winners, and certificate of merit winners. And if you're interested in the summary or in the PowerPoint presentation, you simply click in to access all of that information. And then this is the award archive that I was mentioning earlier. If you are interested in marketing with IDA in any capacity, sponsoring, exhibiting, so on and so forth, you can get all of that information from this page. You can also reach out directly to Tracy. Going back to the home page, this is where you'll find all of our latest news. You also have all of our social media links down here. And here is how you can access Idea Connection that I was speaking to earlier. You should be getting one of these emails every day to your inbox. If you are a current IDA member, it just talks about those latest discussions. Go and check out all of our communities, including IDA Canada. The directory, one of the most helpful features of Idea Connection. If you recently attended one of our events and you know you were talking to someone named Rebecca, but you just don't remember where she worked, you can go in and pull up everybody that easily. It also works the same way for company, if you know the company name, or if you just know the city and state. For example, all of the bids in Washington, D.C. If you have a question, we get plenty of member feedback on all of our posts. The most popular, Idea Connection Open Forum. Compose it the same way you would an email. Attach anything you think might be helpful, and then hit send. And then finally, our libraries. This is where we keep all of the session presentations, not only from our annual conferences, but from our regional conferences. You can see all of those are listed there. And the IEA Research Resource Library. And then everything under Marcom, Arts and Culture will come up to your right. We also have the search function, just in case you don't know where you should start looking. This will help you out with that. And then you can easily go back to our home page by clicking in the upper right-hand corner. So that wraps up our webinar today. Seeing no questions, I will go ahead and end for this afternoon. However, if you do have any questions after we wrap up today, or later on you think of something, please feel free to reach out to myself, to Dennis. I know we mentioned Allison several times. Any of the IDEA staff would be more than happy to assist you with those questions. We would like to thank all of you for joining us today. We hope we've given you plenty of information to take back and use to your advantage. And we look forward to working with all of you in the future.
Have a good day, everyone.